Hola, somos Team Mexico, I'm Isabela, and today I'm going to teach you how to build the partner climb to take your robot to the next level of performance. But before we start, check the full list of materials below on the description. We will start by filling 13 out of our 14 plastic black corner brackets. We are going to use 8mm screws and nuts. Now, on the side that has a single hole, we are going to place one screw, and on the other side, we are going to place another screw only on the second hole, just like this, for easier assembly. Next, we are going to take our 11cm extrusion, and using a screw and our screwdriver, we are going to place it right in the hole that is on the center of the extrusion. And we're going to apply some force forward and turn our screwdriver to tap the extrusion. We are going to insert almost all of our screws, but leave a small part like this one, because now we are going to take one of our 2cm extrusion and we're going to slide our 11cm extrusion up to one side of the extrusion. We are going to place it right in the middle of it, and now we are going to turn it until it is tightened. You have to make sure that the faces are aligned. Now we are going to insert 3 screws on the longer extrusion and 2 more on the short one. So now we will take a metal T-bracket and we are going to place it on the screws that we already placed. The screws should be placed as follows. Now we are going to insert another plastic lap corner bracket with the longer side facing upwards, and we are going to tighten it just in the center of our extrusion. This is one of the 42 centimeters long. Now we slide another 2 brackets facing inwards. This will go on the upper face of our extrusion. Now we will take our 18 centimeter long extrusion and we're going to slide it on the first bracket that we inserted and also on the left one, just like this. On this moment, pay a lot of attention because this can be a little bit complicated to understand. We are going to slide another bracket on the right side of our extrusion with the single screw facing backwards. And the last bracket, just like this, on the upper face of our 18 centimeter extrusion. It should be looking like this. Now, using our 10 centimeter extrusion, we are going to align it vertically, very carefully, slide it through the 3 screws that are missing. And now, we are ready to tighten the 10 centimeter extrusion. Now, every screw is tightened, but the ones that prevent this extrusion from moving. And we're going to leave this aside. Now it's time to use the drill. Going back, we are going to take out our 18 centimeter extrusion and we are going to make a mark 1 centimeter away from the edge of the extrusion. It should be visible because following this mark, we are going to make a hole. Try to drill the hole as straight as possible. I recommend using a 1/8-inch drill bit to make the holes, as it leaves the exactly amount of space we need for introducing our screws. Now, we will repeat the process with our drill, but now we are going to make a mark 8 centimeters of the edge of the 12 centimeters extrusion. We will drill one last hole 3 centimeters of the same edge. Now, oh, but we're missing something. So returning to the structure, we are going to place it with the extrusion facing to the right and with the brackets facing towards you. Okay, so we are going to take another inside lap corner bracket. We are going to turn it and we are going to slide it just like this on the bottom face of the short extrusion, and we are going to tighten it just at the end. So we will continue by flipping our entire structure and we are going to insert another bracket in this direction. Do you remember our T-shaped structure that we assembled before? Well, now it's time to get back to it. because now we are going to place it using the two corner brackets that we inserted just before. And with the metal T-bracket facing to the right, we are going to insert it just like this. Right in this position, we are going to tighten it. Now, we will connect our 18 cm extrusion and our 12 cm extrusion using a 35 mm screw. We are going to slide it through the hole on our 18 cm extrusion, and through the hole that we made 7 cm away from the edge, we will secure them with a knot. It should be loose enough for the two extrusions to spin just like this, but it shouldn't be loose enough for the knot to fall down. Now it's time to integrate everything with our main structure. We are going to slide the 18 cm extrusion to its initial position. So you have to make sure that the short extrusion is on the right, and we are going to tighten the 18 cm extrusion where we see that it's somehow aligned with the 11 cm extrusion on the bottom. The longer side of the extrusion should be facing downwards, just like this. Remember how we tapped our 18 cm extrusion? Well, we are going to repeat the same process with the 18 cm extrusion. Do not insert the screw all the way in. Leave some part of it exposed, because there is where we are going to attach one end of our surgical tubing. We are going to tie a knot around the screw. Pay a lot of attention here, because I'm going to show you how to tension the rubber band for the mechanism to move correctly. We are going to grab the other end of the surgical tubing, and we are going to pass it through the hole that we made on the 12 cm extrusion, from the inside to the outside, just like this. Now, we are going to take the surgical tubing and we are going to wrap it around the front of the extrusion, making one full loop, just like this. Now, we take the surgical tubing to the front again, but now over the 18 cm extrusion, just like this. And now we are going to stretch it using the 42 cm extrusion. We wrap the surgical tubing around it, and here is where we are going to secure it. You can be sure you did it right if your system is able to do this. Be sure the surgical tubing is not going anywhere. We are going to insert what we just assembled on our main structure, on the back of the 10 cm extrusion. Now we will slide the last 42 cm extrusion into the left screw. And we'll tighten it at the center. Now we need la cabrita. We will need the left corner bracket. Looking at the back of la cabrita, we are going to place two brackets on the front face of the back extrusions. One facing downwards, another one facing upwards. And we're also going to place another one on the side face in the interior side of the extrusions. And we will repeat the process with the other side. Now it's time to slide the structure into la cabrita. Now you have to make sure that you place the top extrusion exactly 13.5 centimeters from the chassis extrusion up to the bottom face of the top extrusion. And with that, we've completed the assembly of what we call the crocodile. As we know, a partner climb cannot be achieved with just one robot. You need the help of your alliance partner. This mechanism is designed to attach to frame-like structures. During competition, you'll encounter robots with many different designs, so the height of the crocodile can be adjusted to fit them. To adapt the crocodile for adding the frame, we will need to make some changes. Besides moving all the system to the right, replace this extrusion with the longest extrusion that clears the frame. We also replaced the 10 cm extrusion at the back by another extrusion that measures 8.5 centimeters. We flipped the lap corner bracket that was laying under the 11 cm extrusion. Now it's facing upwards. Now we will fit 6 of our lap inside corner brackets. Now we will fill completely with the 4 screws on our inside corner brackets and also place 2 screws at the first and second position from our hinges, just like this. And we will also place 2 screws with the head of the screw touching the tooth of the bracket on our hinges, just like this. Now let's call 2 14 cm extrusions and 1 8 cm extrusion. And using our inside corner brackets, we are going to assemble the frame. Right in this position, we are going to tighten the screws. Now we will remove these 2 nuts to insert some brackets. Now we are going to slide 4 brackets. The first one will go in this direction. If you could look at the back of the extrusion, you should see the 2 brackets like this. And we will repeat the process with the 2 left brackets. Now you can return the nuts that we removed before to place. Now we will slide 2 lap corner brackets up to the upper face of the bottom back extrusion. Now we will slide 1 hinge on every 10 cm extrusion that we have, followed by a 16 mm screw. Now we will insert both of the extrusions from the frame on the other part of the hinge. And we will fasten the screws that attach the frame, only those 4 screws. Now it's time to slide these 2 extrusions on the brackets that we inserted in La Cabrita. We will fasten the left screws on the hinges just at the edge of the extrusion. We will place a knot on our 16 mm screws. And we will insert it, leaving a small space. Now we will return them to the extrusions that we just placed. And we're going to fasten them around a centimeter below the frame. Now we will insert another knot on each screw, also leaving a small space between the first and the second knot. Now we will wrap our extrusion and the screw that we just placed using 2 pieces of surgical tubing, each for each side. We're going to make a whole loop between the screw and the hinge. You can start by making a knot with the surgical tubing and after that, wrapping it around the extrusion, applying some tension. When you finish, your mechanism should behave like this. And now you're ready for partner climbing. If you have any question, you can always send us a message via Instagram or also check the full list of materials below in the description. alongside with the mechanics documentation. Goodbye and see you in Korea!